Hi folks, Colin here, good to see you. Today we're going to have a look at some country music. So I've been playing country music for about 2 years now. Originally a rock and roll guitar player, still am at heart if I'm honest, but been finding it hard to get gigs in that genre lately, so I joined a country music band and they're called the Rodeo Sweethearts, and I knew about 2 songs, country songs, when I joined the band. This was one of them. I'm just going to demonstrate for you now. And what I've learnt is that this song kind of contains all the key sort of things you need to know to play country music. So it's just called The Streets of Baltimore. So it's in the key of D. So basically, most of the country music songs that you'll hear are quite simple. They only have 2 or 3 chords, and the way they differ from country rock and roll music, generally speaking, is rock and roll is kind of more bluesy kind of sounded, that type of thing, whereas country music is much more sort of major pentatonic sounded. So it's more sounds more sort of sweeter, more in a way more kind of positive in some ways. So although some of the song content is actually quite negative, has to be said, all about kind of losing your partner and getting into heavy drinking and all that kind of stuff. So this song is called Streets of Baltimore, and it's only got 3 chords. So that's just very straightforward, just D, G, 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 E, G. But if you're playing country music, you kind of want to make it sound a little bit more interesting. So you go to the kind of cage system, I find a lot of the time. So I'll take my D chord for example, and I might sort of change the voicing of it slightly. So a good thing to do, take your first finger off, and it's a D9 because we're playing the E. Sounds kind of country. Then I would tend to put my pinky onto the 4th fret of the D string. So that is kind of, what is that? That's F sharp. So that's putting the 3rd on the bottom. It's a nice sound. So when I'm playing, I go to G, then I would sort of quite often play kind of thirds. So playing that triad out at the top of the G chord. Then I'm actually playing over the G, I'm playing the 2 and the 3 chord relative to the G. So if G's the 1, then A minor would be the 2, B minor would be the 3. But I'm only going to play, I'm just going to play the 3rd. So I'm just playing the G string, high E, G string, high E. That's quite good. So the introduction, that's a sort of classic country music sound. And so what we're doing, if you imagine your D chord, your bar chord, this part here where your finger is, your index finger, I always think of that as being the bottom part of what do you call it? Position 1 pentatonic major scale. And it's really handy that. So when I was playing that lick, so I'm going from 7 to 9 on the D, 7 to 9 on the G, and then playing 10 on the high on the B, sorry, and then 9 on the G at the same time, and I bend the 9 up. That's the sound. That's going from the 2 to the 3. So you can see it down here. I'm playing a D chord. So when you've got your little D triad, that's your D note, that's your 1. So 2 frets up, that is your F sharp. Sorry, that's your E, 2 frets up. And bend it up to the 3rd, F sharp. And you can play little tunes like that. So anyway, so that's the introduction. Then we've done a little bit of the verse. And you can do that kind of stuff. Sus chords. And for the 5, the A chord. So it's just doing little triads. So D, G, D, G, doing that kind of 1, 2, 3. So G, A minor, B minor, and going to the A, and back to G, D. Not much, just simple. So that you can do that kind of stuff all the way through the song. So and you're always looking for different ways to play the chords. So you might play the D up here, and the G might be D, G, go up to the A up here. So that's sort of using the D shape, D minor shape, D minor shape, D. So these are lots of little ideas that you can just throw in, and it just makes your accompaniment sound a lot more interesting. Whoop. So that's just that's the kind of solo. So what is that? So that's 2 to 4 on the G, on the D, up to 2 on the G, 2, 4, 2 on the G, 4 on the D. So slide to 4 on the G, and 3 on the B. Then we're going to do the country bend. So that's a lovely bend. So again, that's doing our 2 or 3 bends. So with your D chords there. So we're bending the 5 on the B up, and we're playing 5 on the E. Same thing again. So then we're bending 7 on the B. We're only bending that half a tone. Then we're playing 5 in the top. And then we release. Come back to 5 on the B. 5, 7. And I can't remember how it goes after that. So that's just thirds again. Then just walk down the pentatonic scale. Okay folks, that's just a little bit of background into how I got into country music. Hope you find that helpful, and you got any suggestions for next week, drop them in the comments. Keep rocking, hope you're getting the good weather we're getting here. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and we'll see you next time. Thanks very much.